Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this video in one go, so if I stumble over my words moving forwards, apologies about that, and also apologies if the quality of this video is not too great either. If there's any lag, anything like that at all, sadly it can't be helped, and hopefully it isn't much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision 2024 related video here on my channel, and another sort of reaction video as well, because right now I am about to listen for the first time to snippets of all of the songs in contention for Serbia with regards to the upcoming edition of the ESC, which will take place for a third time this May in Malmö, Sweden. As always, you're welcome to let me know your thoughts on anything I discussed today by leaving a comment down below, and as always there are links in the description to my other social media pages. Check them out if you so wish. So I have information in front of me to make sure I don't forget anything too important. Serbia, of course, debuted as an independent country in 2007 in Helsinki and won with Molitva, that great powerful ballad by Maria Sherifovic, and over the years they've had some very impressive results indeed. If we go back a decade, I don't think they were in the 2014 contest, but in 2015 it was Bojana Stamanov, and she made the top 10, which is quite remarkable all these years later. Then we had Sanja Vucic with Goodbye Shelter, which was a bit underrated in the end. Then we had In Too Deep, that didn't qualify, wasn't a huge lover of that. Then we had Sanja Ilic and Balkanika. I didn't really like that, but it did okay in the final. Then we had, oh, I've really got to cast my mind back now, Nevena Bozovic. She did okay, pretty powerful ballad. Then we had two entries by Hurricane. I liked both of them. Then we had, in 2022, we had Constractor, of course, who is trying again to represent Serbia this year. She did very well indeed in Turin. And then last year, we had Luke Black with Samo mi se spava. And a lot of people liked that song. He was on early in the running order in the final, but he ended up in the bottom three. The juries weren't terribly keen, and he would not have qualified had there been a jury vote in the semi-finals. Latvia would have gone through instead. But the public weren't terribly keen on that song either, to be honest. So what will Serbia bring to the table in 2024? Now it says here that Pesma za Euroviziju starts on February the 27th, and then we have the second semi-final 2 days later, and then we have the final on March the 2nd. This is going to be the third edition of this national final format. 14 entries are in each semi-final. 8 will progress from each show. The winner of the final will be selected through a 50-50 combination of votes from a jury and a public televote. In all 3 shows, it will be a case of 12, 10, 8 to 1 points, the same method as used at the ESC. The act with the most points in the final will be the winner. There was a submission period. A record 235 entries were submitted. At least 51% of lyrics of the submitted entries had to be in one of the official languages of Serbia. And I've just reacted to the Danish lineup, and not a single entry has Danish language lyrics. That's really disappointing, isn't it? Anyway, we've known the artists and we've known the names of the songs and the songwriters for quite some time. There are artists I'm particularly excited for here. Teodora, Nadia, who was my favourite last year or the year before. Constractor, yes. Filip Balosh, Breskvica, and there's a few others, absolutely. Wonderful stuff. Zaina, Zoria, lovely, lovely, lovely. So, let's watch the first semi-final recap on the Misja Eurovisia Recaps channel. What I'm watching won't be in the bottom corner of the video you're watching, that's the way it usually is. It's always the same on my channel in terms of what I'm looking for from each country. Quality, diversity, no excuses. If I'm not liking the sound of a song, I'll say so. If I'm really liking the sound of a song, I'll be saying that as well. Don't take it too personally. Here we go. Let me know your thoughts on these tracks as well. Here's the first semi-final from Serbia. DNO, or Dno, by Marko Mandic is up first. Okay. Seems a little bit repetitive, but these are only snippets. Potential for good staging. Next up is Percepcja by Mira. Okay. A little bit more straightforward, this one. Not too bad. No 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 by Bojana and David. Okay. It's got a little bit of venom to it, maybe. A bit of grit. That's alright. Zovi Melena by Lena Kovacevic. Ooh. This is a ballad. Very relaxing. Perhaps a bit too sleepy. This is Electro Ljubav by Sasa Basa and Virtual Ritual. Whoa, dear me. Not for me. Not for me. Dame Volish by Martina Verbos. Oh, very similar to the song from a minute ago. Not bad. Maybe a bit too slow to stand out. Filari is up next. Well, we're familiar with this name. This is Koyetagena. Electro. Mysterious. Not for me. Ah, this is surely a contender. Gnezdo Orlovo by Breskvica. Du, 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 du. Quite choppy in the way that it sounds. I mean, that's not bad. That's okay. I've not been bowled over yet, though. Next up is Bedem by Christina. Okay, power ballad. That's okay, but 100% public vote semi-final. Probably wouldn't really get a huge amount of love. I'm thinking ahead. Yaka by Ivana Vladovic. Okay, this is old school pop. Little bit of a bop. It's okay. Sama by Chai. There might be a little bit of potential there. I don't know. Lik u Ogledalu by Zorya. Dramatic ballad then. Wow. Whoa! My goodness. Really going for it. Okay, then we have Vavilon by Kavala. The instrumentation in these songs is quite nice, but there's not really much of a hook to many of what I've listened to so far. Dijamanti by Kenny Nie Murtav. Whoops. Okay, it's a bit of a rock song. Quite moody. Okay, I might end up liking that because I can appreciate rock. That was the first semi-final. Okay, some of the songs sounded alright. Marko Mandic, yes. Breskvica, yes. Chai, yes. That might be it for me, though, I'll be totally honest. But no doubt Eurovision fans are wetting themselves with excitement. Zorya's song is amazing. I think this year the Serbian national final is very weak. Somebody else has mentioned Sama by Chai. Yes, I agree. That did stand out to me in this first semi-final. Shall we move over to semi-final 2? I think we will. Let's see what we've got. Sudari by Nadia. Oh, it's got a sort of gloomy beat to it. Yeah. Hydrogen with Nemogucha Missia. Oh, you're on the list. Sounds like it should be in a Tony Hawk skateboarding game, which I can appreciate. Dom by Eva Lorenz. Oh. This is very, it's in that style where it's like speaking, singing. At least that's what it sounds like to me here. Very, again, this has a bit of a moody thing going on. Naibolya by Zaina. Okay, whoa. Oh. For that little bit of momentum, you're on the list. Philip Baloch. Here's a contender. Duga Jenoch. Yeah. Not too sure about the sort of vocal effects. He's on the list. It does seem like one of the best ones so far. Based on the snippets alone, that one is standing out a little bit more than many of the others. Jutra bez tebe by Nemanja Radošević. Oh, we get songs like this every damn year. Not bad, nice voice. Yanks. Been involved before. This is Kolo. Oh. Seems like a sort of uplifting anthem. Kat Dosa with Tiny Zachin. Okay, this seems like a sort of sensual melody. Zorji with Luna Park. Okay. Sort of very light pop rock. Not bad. Dusan Kurtic with Spog Tebe Živim. You get songs like this every year as well. Quite traditional, not too bad. Oh, Ramonda by Teodora. Oh. There's potential. There's potential. And she's a big star. So. Novobolje by Constractor. Okay, it's more up-tempo, I guess, than in Corpore Sano. It's not as good, though. Next up is Moje Tvoje by Milan Bujakovic. Oh, man. Another great voice. Another song we've heard before. Muzika by Durlansky. This is a very mumbly sort of track. I quite like the sort of saxophone in the background, though. I don't mind that. But not for me. That's it from Serbia. Wow. Wow. I have to say I expected better. I've written down 6 names. I've written down Zaina. I've written down Hydrogen, Chai, Theodora, Yanks, and Philip Baloch. Would I say there's a lot of diversity there? No, I would not. Would I say that there's a lot of stuff that's immediately standing out to me? No, I would not. Constractor's probably going to win it by a mile. Let's take a look at some of the comments. Philip Baloch, Theodora. I mean, this video hasn't been uploaded for long, so there's not many comments here. But I'm interested to know what you think, especially if you're Serbian. Maybe there's a song that I've completely glossed over here that people are genuinely pumped about. But otherwise, yeah, I can't say that I'm exceptionally impressed with what I'm hearing, but of course in my own time I'll listen to the songs in full if I can, and chances are I'll like all of them a lot more, and then at some point I will have a favourite, and in a future video I will tell you what song that is, because that's what I do. Until next time then, take care of yourselves, stay safe. That's Serbia and Denmark ticked off, and more national final songs will be coming soon. Take care, see you soon, bye for now.